Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am photographing books on my bed. I know the angle is upside down. I am sorry. Not the best filming situation, not the best photographing situation, honestly, but you do what you have. We have a house that's full, so to speak. I don't have an area in which I could designate this is for photographing, this is for eBay. We're hoping at some point to get our basement kind of configured so we could put something around there, but that is not an immediate thing. That's probably in the next 6 months. We'll be able to do something with that. We had made progress down there, but again, we don't have a designated area, so my kids are on the dining room table with their homework and I am photographing on my bed because some photographs are better than no photographs, and if it's not listed, it can't sell. These are still books from the estate sale from last year, so it's been 18 months now almost, and I've listed probably half of the books from that estate sale, and I've made a little over $300, I want to say, and I only spent $80 to buy all of the books in the house. This will actually, yes, I know this is a lot of inventory we haven't gone through. We have a large death pile, but this will work because our busy season is coming up and then winter is coming. I know it sounds very Game of Thrones-like. Winter is coming, and that is, weather can be hit or miss in this area, and we might not be able to get out to get inventory. Do I suggest hoarding inventory like a squirrel? No. But am I saying having a lot of inventory over the winter months is bad? Also, no. Would I go out and get more inventory and stockpile it? No. I would rather list what I had. But it is going to throw off taxes this year if we're not buying inventory, but we are selling. So that's going to be a bummer. But again, we're thinking of our physical space as inventory. With this, it's also quality of life. I was going to say cost of living, quality of life, getting things out of the way, getting things listed. Some of the stuff we've had in our basement for over a year, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And several of the things we've had for over a year, we listed and they've sold within weeks of being listed, which is quick for us. We don't have like crazy fast turnaround like days or hours that some resellers have, but weeks is a good turnaround for me. So if it sells within a month of being listed, that is a quick turnaround. That is great for us. And some of our stuff that we are currently listing that we've had for a very long time is selling within the month that is listed. We've had several things sell within days of being listed, which just makes you like want to slam your face on the ground because this has been sitting in my house. This is money. So I'm trying to look at the death pile as this is money. It needs to be listed. If it's not listed, it can't sell. If it's not listed, it's costing me money. So it needs to get out of my house. It needs to either be donated, it needs to be sold on Facebook Marketplace, it needs to be sold on eBay. It just needs to leave at this point. So hopefully we'll get through that. Again, we are hitting a busy season for my household. My children are back in school. All of our fall activities start within the next 2 weeks, and that is high peak busyness for us. Our winter actually slows down and we don't really ramp back up again until April. So if I can make it to mid-November, everything after that slows down for me, but ramps back up into March, beginning of April. Activity-wise, school-wise, stuff like that. Because as of right now, barring anybody signing up for anything, my kids do not play winter sports, which is nice. But all 3 of my kids play fall sports, and 2 of my kids play spring sports. So fall is by far the busiest. This is also peak camping time for our scout troops, peak activity time for our scout troops. I think I'm doing something every single weekend until the second weekend of November. And I have 26 soccer games in 7 weeks for just one child. And for the other children, I have 14 soccer games respectively in 7 weeks, in the same 7 weeks. So we're extremely tight scheduled, not a lot of leeway. It's going to be a lot of getting up, going to work, being at work by 7 in the morning, and not getting home till 10 plus at night. And I am the person that volunteers for everything. I am now a den leader. I am a parent liaison for our soccer team. I am possibly a second driver for the soccer team. So I get to perfect my small bus driving skills. Again, why I do this, I don't know why I do this, but I mean, I do know. And again, it's chaos. This is our season of chaos. Eventually, this won't be chaos anymore. Eventually, my oldest will be driving himself, which will lessen a lot. I won't have to go to as many practices. I won't have to sit in parking lots at 11 o'clock at night waiting for play rehearsal to get out. I think I'll kind of be sad when that happens, but that will relieve some pressure from myself and my husband. But as he's being more independent, the youngest is also aging to the point that she's getting more involved in things. So I'm trading one for the other. But it will be nice to have a third driver in the house, even if he just takes care of his own stuff. That'd be really nice, because I'm getting ready right now to go sit in a pickup line to then go sit in another pickup line. And it's a lot, and it takes up a lot of my time with things like dead air. What can I do at this time? I've been doing a lot of my actual work, my job work, while waiting in pickup lines. I've been making phone calls and catching up with people. I've been doing doctor's appointments and stuff while waiting in pickup line. I'm trying to make that a useful time, not a dead time, because when it's a dead time, I have to make up for it somewhere else. I'm slow rolling this week. Next week, I am totally, all of my contracts are active. Right now, only half of my contracts are active. So I've got a little more time this week to play around with. But next week, I won't have any more time to play around because all of my contracts will be active and I will be very busy during the day. Right now, I'm only busy up until noon, and then I'm done at noon. Whereas next week, I will have both my morning and afternoon contracts will be going. Which will limit my time even more. I am trying to get ahead and work ahead as much as possible. Which I have the ability to do that with my job, which is really, really nice. I still have day-to-day activities I have to do, but there are things that I can work on and get ahead of and get those done early. And I'm trying to do that now before things get super crazy, because I know once all of the soccer games start next week, I'm doing something almost every night. And that doesn't leave a lot for me to work with. Plus, we're having a heat wave here, and I don't know why we're having a heat wave. I want fall weather, please. Please and thank you. I would like fall weather. It is getting entirely too hot. I also don't know where the summer went, honestly. I was like, I'm going to get all this done during the summer. I literally got absolutely nothing on my list done this summer. I did the fun stuff. I did the vacation with families. I did the camps. I did all of that. That was great. I didn't do any of that. I will do this to make my life easier. I will clean this to make my life easier. I'm going to go through my closet. I'm going to, clean this up, blah, blah, blah. Did none of that. Absolutely none of that. So that's going to be a bit of a bummer when I start here soon, because I was expecting to have some other stuff done to make my life easier. It hasn't. I am still using the dining room table as my desk for work, and everything is everywhere, all over it. And I was hoping to have it cleaned off, and I haven't. And yeah, life's kind of crazy, kind of hard. I'm photographing eBay on my bed because I have no place to go to do it. And yeah, it is what it is at the moment. We will figure it out. My life will be organized and cleaned in 10 years from now, probably, because my youngest will be a senior. So and then I'll be sad because the chaos is gone. But yeah, with this also though, I'm hoping I'm going to have to give myself some firm ultimatums. Like if this is, if I don't have the books listed by the end of February, so that would be 2 years. If I don't have the books listed by the end of February, whatever books are not listed, they're going to be donated. They're just not going to get listed and get them out of my house. So if I don't have them listed, they're gone, which I think will make me more particular about what ones I'm listing. So I'm like, okay, I know this one is $10, I'll list it. This one is $5, I might not list it. So I think that'll help, and that's what I think I will do. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a productive day.